they're there to be famous. But it was really innocent back then. So that meant...
Funny, because Claire Sweeney was sitting here only about 2 days ago and said exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
They were just more innocent days. Nobody quite realised what the bargain was that they were undertaking.
Exactly, and like you said, we were then propelled into this atmospheric change where people then knew everything. You know, like press would be knocking at my mum and dad's house, asking them for stories. People were being called, people were being chased. We were being, you know, chased by paparazzi. Like, all of that was completely new. Nobody really from that era had all of that. We kind of were born in that paparazzi industry.
Did you sort of feel that it was part of it, that you had to give up your privacy, that you had to, you know, have yourself being filmed, you know, as you were putting your makeup on, and then as you were getting in the car, and then when you were maybe drunk or maybe tired or maybe doing something you shouldn't be doing, you know, all those things?
That was very difficult because you know, I've always been a bit of a party girl and I've always been quite outgoing, and I like to date pretty men, you know, and that's what I did. But I did it in the view of the public, and that was really difficult because obviously it comes scrutiny, and I was written about, and there was covers of magazines and papers that I wish hadn't been. But it became part and parcel of the job. And it wasn't really until I kind of lived out my youth in the papers that then I decided to be able to take some of that back and do private. But I was very unaware of how public things would go quite quickly. And once you give away a bit of that to the press and the public, you're in there.